What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here. I was planning on doing this, man. I was like, you know what? My boy Franklin told me so long ago, Dr. Stone, Dr. Stone, Dr. Stone. And then I've had other people on the channel, Dr. Stone, Dr. Stone, Dr. Stone. So I'm here. I'm here, man. I've been waiting for the anime. I was really excited for the anime. Episode 1 dropped today. So I decided, why not, man? We've still got time tonight. Let's watch some Dr. Stone, bro, on the channel. I don't know if this is going to be a one-off thing or if I'll come back and do these more often, but at the very least, one of my first impressions to be captured and recorded on camera here on YouTube, man. So without further ado, the first reaction to Dr. Flipping Stone, man. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's jam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crunchyroll. That day, everyone in the world turned to stone. You can already see Boichi's art style right here. Oh, this is a dude! The main character I always see in every single Shonen Jump volume cover. I like his hair. His hair is beast. Comes in a science class. Stimulate your pheromone output to the max. A love potion, if you will. Gintama? 10 billion%. My man said, yo, you take that. Not on the floor. The floor is gonna fall in love? My guy said, I can't rely on cheap tricks. What a goat. He said, I'm not gonna rely on cheap tricks. I go out and get my own stuff. Me neither. Yeah, I'm there with y'all. I was 10 billion% sure he wouldn't drink it. Not that straight-laced idiot. Come on, man, do it. Bro, listen. If you rejected the love potion, you gotta go out at full power, but 100. Just tell it how you feel. That was the struggle, man. It still is, honestly, at times. But sometimes you just gotta go through it, bro. You've gotta push forward. If not, the relationship's never gonna get anywhere. My man started off with for the past 5 years. This is beyond asking somebody else. This is a love confession. What in the flying fly? Bro, that junk's taking the saturation of the planet itself. Oh, yeah, the beginning, everyone turned to stone. Bro, legit, everyone turned to stone. That's spooky, dog. That's some second level rapture stuff right there. Look at this. Bro, I never even thought about it that way. Everyone turns to stone. What about the dudes that are in the air? You know, somebody that's driving, man. Just... No, bro, only the animals are left. So they're still alive? Even though they were turned to stone? That's fascinating. That's very interesting. So they're still alive within those very bodies. So they're still alive within the stone body? My man just got turned to stone. He's still willing to confess to his chick, bro. Determination. I'm gonna survive by willpower alone. Whether it's for weeks or months. I'll tell her no matter what. Bro, my man is determined. Yo, you do it, dog. You do it. Decades. Yo, that's facts. It feels like everything's got fallen to ruin. My man said centuries. So then what happened? Did the main character with the nice hair, was he the only one that didn't get hit by stone? Or did he get, because this said everyone got hit by stone. So I'm going to assume even the main character got hit by it too. There we go. But why now? Oh no, it was this dude! The Mr. Confession. Stone frag. Bro. Why all of a sudden did his thing shatter? Like why didn't anybody else's thing not? I mean, my guy, you said centuries. No. This couldn't have been it for everyone, man. Somebody else? No, it's the past. So this stone, or this disease, or whatever it is that I'm going to assume it's something like some Fantastic Four stuff where it was this massive gamma ray that managed to hit the whole planet with some certain type of mutation or something, but so then that bird got hit by it before the whole thing went down. Hey, bro, it'd be like that sometimes, though, man. It'd be like that sometimes. Bruh, now that she went through it too. What the heck happened to all the birds? So the birds get turned to stone first? He found her? Never mistake. Thousands, dog. You've been alive all this time. By a massive tree. Nah, bro, yeah, that definitely is her. That definitely is her. Bro, not by the same tree, too. My man's was determined. Dang, dog. Hundreds of years. Thousands, bro. My man's love surpassed centuries. The Stone Ages, dog. My dude was stuck in stone still thinking. Follow the river downstream, Big Oaf. Oh, that's gotta be by the spiky hair dude. The main character. So he says you're finally awake. So that means he's been awake for a while then. do you know how happy my guy must be, bro, just to find another person that's alive? Shoot, 5,738. I've been working for over 6 months already. A good almost 4,000 years. That's a good question. My man said I just counted. He spent all those years just counting? I peak every 800,000 seconds. Guess it's like when you have diarrhea. Think and count at the same time. Use your brain in parallel. Bro, my dude is legit out here, dog. Senku, right? They said Senku was his name? Even if I could have awakened my sheer willpower, if I'd woken up naked in the winter, trying to find food would have been an instant game over. Yo, that's a good question. That's a good, or not a good question. That's a good point. What did he build? Bro, my guy's on some codename Kids Next Door stuff. Those mushrooms? My man's leveling up. Just produce the bare minimum to keep myself alive takes all day. And to rebuild civilization, I need a big muscle-bound meathead. Which is this dude. Taiju is his name. Mr. Lovehead. Bro, my guy was in love for 3,700 years. Yo. Shout out to him. This man is loyal, dog. I've never seen anyone more loyal than this dude in my entire life. You want to talk about loyal? My guy is loyal. 4,000 years. But then again, he couldn't really do anything, but still 4,000 years, dog. Man, humanity spent 2 million years getting from the Stone Age to the modern age. I'm going to sprint all the way back to the top. I'm going to take the world back. Dude, I'm interested. And I'll figure out the science behind the petrification in our revival. Facts, dude. Like, why them? To build a civilization. Build a civilization. We're going to become the Adam and Eve of this stone world. Bro, that's a statement. That's a flipping statement. Yeah, I'm interested too. I'm interested in what in the flying flagnards happened. What was that gamma ray of light? Not only that, but why did they end up getting out of petrification before anybody else did? Yeah, man. That's for sure. You gotta find which mushrooms you can actually eat. Bro, can you imagine if this would happen to us? Like, right now. If this would happen to us right now, how many of us would actually be able to survive having this type of knowledge of what we can and can't eat out in the wilderness, bro? So stuff like that's important to know, man. You never know. You gotta love this dude. I'm going to assume it wasn't. The strongest primate high schooler. Shishio. Yo. Makoto Shishio, dog? Someone besides me and Senku has survived. So there is other life. It was him. Are we, bro? But that's the question. If they are the only humans left, we'll get more humans. That's a top priority. What future does humanity have with just us two dudes trudging on? I guess that's also true. Besides, why exactly were we freed from our petrification? That's the question. That is the question I'm wondering myself. Wasn't this weird mineral was corroded? Isn't it suspicious that the two of us got out at almost the same time? Only 6 months apart after that is most certainly suspicious. There's a logical explanation behind every coincidence. 100%. You and I both washed up near this cave. So does it have to do with that liquid going out from the top? It's a miracle liquid made from the bat guano. Nitric acid. I need to see that you big of. I'm not gonna waste time even explaining the gist of it. Man, and this dude was a scientist from the get-go, so you know that his whole thing is experimenting based on what we saw in the beginning. He was always in the lab, as that's what appeared. So my dude is going to try every single thing possible. So there are things in this world that even science can't explain. Here we go, going with a tired cliche. That's why you hypothesize and experiment over and over. That is facts. Science is a slow process. If only I had liquor. Ethanol to ignite. Is it an industrial strength etching agent? It gets into the ferrite grain burn. Ooh, snap. Yeah, that is true. He's on to something. He's on to something. I love how the author of this series gave us him and then gave us Senku, gave us Taiju. Because Senku, of course, is saying a whole bunch of, well, some of the stuff that he says makes sense, but some other stuff I'm like, what in the flying flutter is talking about? And then we have Taiju to be the relatable character in that sense. So that's really cool. That's a good dynamic to have. For real. At this point, who gives a flying flatter? It's been 4,000 years. All rules are thrown out the window. This would count as underage drinking. True. It doesn't even matter at this point. They're 4,000 years old. What's with this dude in 10 billion? This is everything with 10 billion. That his catchphrase? Distilling wine for dummies, starting with brandy. That is true. Yo, there's nothing you can't do if you try. Let him know, coach. You just gotta keep redoing the process. That's how he's a Shonen Jump main character. He has that mentality. Every scientist does, or specifically him. If that's truly where he comes from, the core, they continue to try over and over and over again because nothing's impossible, man. You just gotta keep trying it and trying it until it works. Now I see the Shonen Jump MC in him, dude. That's cool. That's cool. I didn't really think about it until he said that. I love my guy's hair, though, man. Yeah, that's a fire hair. We're already back in the winter. I'm digging this music, dog. Bro, my man's grew a beard, and he's still going back to check on his chick, man. The most loyal dude on this side of the hemisphere. Yo, I dig this song, though, bro. Going in. Yo, that junk has to hurt, man. Listen, I've had this chin badger for years. So many plucks of this thing, bro. That junk hurts. It worked. See, man, you just gotta keep trying over and over and over again. It's not that there are things that science can't explain. Yo, it worked. You look for the rules behind those things. Science is just a name for the steady, pain in the ass effort that goes into doing it, the process. Bro, they actually got it to work. Wow, wait. It can't be that simple. It can't be that simple, dog. I'm going to assume that now they're about to try it on a human. Bro, it took them so long, though, man. Now, screw what I just said. It took them like a year just to get that far. No, right there. 1 year since I started experimenting. It didn't take as long as I thought. It's slow but steady effort. I'm gonna beat fantasy with science. Yo, I dig it. This is exhilarating. Stone World. I dig it, man. Well, this is the opening, right? Let me turn this up. Yo, I really dug that, man. Especially towards the end. I now see where the creator is going with this. But man, that's interesting. My man says he wants to restart society, bro. Or restart civilization from the bottom. Is that a young? Oh, that shot right there is beautiful. Yo, this is going in. Who the heck is that? That man look fresh. So does this person. There's that one liquid. Oh, this is the chick that was in the volume covers too. Yo, this song goes in. And he does not let go of the chick, bro. I think I'm sold, man. I like it. Yo, look at this shot. King of the Stone World. The next episode? I think so. Bro. Hey, man. I like it. I like the concept. I like the whole post-apocalyptic type of thing. Like another take on it, where like the whole world gets turned to stone. And now I'm going to assume that, I mean, of course, the obvious questions. Why? Why did it take that long? Well, I guess that was kind of explained at the beginning of the episode, or towards the middle, with nitric acid being the thing that slowly but surely can corrode you back and take you out of the petrification. But my question is, what caused the original? Because, bro, if that took out the entire planet, that had to have been something that happened in space or some sort of science experiments gone wrong. I mean, this is just my conspiracy theorist mind going all over the place, but some sort of experiment that went wrong. Maybe it was planned. Who knows? Who knows, right? I don't know, but it feels like it has to be one of three things. Either it was a natural occurrence, which I don't think it's going to be, just based off of a storytelling standpoint. I don't think it was just a natural occurrence. So either it was planned by someone to be done on purpose, or it was an experiment that went wrong, which I can definitely see considering the type of series it is. But aside from that, 3,700 years specifically, not 400, not 4,000, not 3,000, 3,700. So I'm interested on that number. And now I just want to see their journey. That my man's dream is to rebuild civilization from scratch. Rebuild it from scratch and get them back to the point to where they were at before. That's fascinating. I've never seen a concept like this before. That's really, really cool. From a creative standpoint, you can do so much with that, man. I just wonder how and where the series is going to go from here. Because, of course, I'm going to assume the next step is to try it on a human. And obviously they're going to find humans just based on the opening. But then what after that? How do they get closer to find out the truth about what happened to the planet? I'm interested, man. See, it's good whenever and this is what I like from an introductory episode / chapter. Something that you enjoy, you're satisfied with, but yet you want more because you want to find out what happened. There's so much mystery. And I want to follow these two dudes in their journey, man. I'm not gonna lie. I really, really dig Taiju, bro. My guy is loyal. But Senku's a beast too, man. What he said right there at the end really resonated. Let me go back and see if I can find that line. That was beautiful, dog. Let me see. Here it is. It was whenever he was talking about the Mesopotamian civilization. I think this is what he said. There's nothing you can't do if you try. This is exhilarating. And the moment that he said that, it just hit. I was like, bro, that's facts. He's going to keep trying over and over and over again until it works, because that is the whole process. That's why my man does it. And that's something that we can apply to all of our lives, because I always say that the best of Shonen Jump MCs have like their only way, or especially like if they carry the themes of the magazine and whatnot. But aside from this, the dreams that they chase, it's the way they go about it and how they believe and what they believe in the process of getting to said goal or dream. And the themes, of course, that go along with that. And him just having that is enough to sell me as an SJMC that I'm gonna like. Oh man, dude, solid stuff. I really like the soundtracks. I like the visuals of the show, but most importantly, I'm pretty invested into the characters, but the mystery of the world has me really, really interested. I'm fascinated, and I want to see how it is they're going to tackle showing the planet after this like petrification rapture happened. You know what I'm saying? I want to know the rules behind it. Like, if certain things have been destroyed, can it be put back together and taken out of the petrification? Because there has to be some sort of rules to this. you know. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. But great first episode. I'm looking forward to more. And I might still do reactions. The only thing is that it comes out on Fridays, and so Fridays are my One Piece day. But you know what, man? I like it. I do. I might stick with it and start continuing on the channel. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know if you would like to continue seeing reactions to Dr. Stone, and if you will, then I'll definitely heavily consider it, continuing to do it. Because that was a very, very solid first episode, man. I can't get over the mystery, bro. Like, I'm trying to think, for me as an author, how would I write the mystery behind the world coming into ruin like that? Like, what would set it off? What kind of experiment would have to go wrong in order for the planet to go in the way that it has? And why 3,700 years? Like, I want to know. Regardless, see, this is good. This is what I like. But anyways, I hope everybody has an awesome day. Shout out to Franklin once again, because he's the one that's been trying to tell me to get into Dr. Stone for as long as I can remember. And for everyone else on the channel that I currently can't remember their names, because there's been so many people telling me to check out Dr. Stone. And I said that I'm going to wait for the anime. And here we are, man. Episode 1 of the Dr. Stone greatness. We hope to continue later on. Just let me know once again if you would like to see more reactions to Dr. Stone. And I'll see if I can make something happen, man. But I hope everybody has an awesome day. Take care. Shout out to the most loyal dude in the world. 4,000 years, still waiting on his chick, man. And shout out to Senku for carrying the themes of Jump, man. And really showing me that a scientist is a Shonen Jump main character. That's really, really cool. But it's something I can also apply to myself, man. And to any of us, bro, that strive to create anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, for any of us to strive to create anything, whether it be art, whether it's you're a basketball player, a football player, you make YouTube videos, you draw, you're a storyteller, you're a cook, whatever the case may be, you have to continue to practice and do it over and over and over again until you create something, or until you get something, or you have that voila, that euphoric moment of you finally got it, bro. That's something I think almost any of us can relate to, dog. So I like it. I like it a lot. But anyways, y'all have an awesome day. Take care. Dr. Stone, man.